Law office, may I help you?
Hello.
Hello, may I help you?
Hello to you too, Bubba. How are you?
I'm sorry, I can't hardly hear you.
You got something better to do than fuck with me? It's just about the fourth call you've made today.
May I ask who's calling?
What do you want? This is Frank Garrett.
I'm sorry, I can't hear your last name.
This is Frank Garrett.
Okay, and you were calling for which attorney?
Speaking of you stupid son of a bitch, I can't even understand you.
Sir, were you calling Perry and Trent, LLC?
Yeah. Yes.
And which attorney do you want to speak to?
Lady, I've been trying to call nobody. The telephone just rang, and I answered it, and it was you. Now explain that one to me.
Well, sir, the phone rang here and I picked it up.
Well, you've got
You
my
were on
number,
the
you
other
called,
line.
I've got your number, and so it doesn't matter. Hello?
Do you want to speak to one of the attorneys here?
Yes.
This is Shane Lowledge speaking.
Oh, you silly son of a bitch, practicing law without a license, illegal. Oh, shit, you son of a bitch, you ain't smart enough to read a book, let alone be a lawyer. Hey, you got something on your mind? Do you have a mind? Hello?
Hello.
You know something? Fuck you.
And who is this?
This
hello?
is Frank Garrett. This is Frank Garrett.
Frank Garrett?
Yes.
What can I do for you, Mr. Garrett? What's the problem?
Not even been on the phone this morning. I'm not looking for anybody. You called me.
I'm sorry, what's this about? I don't know what the problem. Maybe this is the wrong number or something. I'm sorry if I got you the wrong number or something. Didn't mean to bother you.
What do you want, you ignorant son of a bitch? It's about the fourth call you've made today.
Well, what is this all about? Can you help me out here? I'm sorry if I got a wrong number, but it must be about something else. What's this all about?
The telephone just rang, and I answered it, and it was you. Now explain that one to me.
I'm sorry, this is Frank Garrett?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if you have caller ID or not, but
No.
again, you might try that because, again, no one was making any kind of prank calls from this number or any kind of hassling calls from this line.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Where do you live?
Excuse me?
Where do you live now?
Well, you see, we're in Bonner Spring. You live.
I'd like to kick your ass to you. That ain't going to happen, is it?
Well, sir, I'll tell you what. If I'm asking you not to make any more harassing phone calls here because that's a crime. So you don't call this number, and no one here is going to call your number. And if anyone says that they're calling you this number, then you call the police, because if you call here again and make calls like that, I'm going to call the police on you. All right?
Oh,
So don't you ever call this number again. Do you understand that?
Come get me, you goddamn ignorant son of a bitch, and see what happens.
Well, sir, don't you call this number again here, because you've been calling here leaving threatening messages. Whatever your name's Frank Garrett or whatever your name is, you stop calling this number. You stop calling this number.
Stupid son of a bitch, you. I'm going to get you one of these days and break your goddamn neck.
Well, that's good, because you see, the time that I've been talking to you now, the police have been putting a tracer on this call. So, all this time you've been saying this and making these threats, even as I think that I've had just enough time now to put a tracer on this number. So we're going to find out who's been, threatening who, and how much longer we're going to put up with this.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they told me to keep you on the line as long as possible. Okay. Oh, you still there? Can I still hear you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Excuse me, you're breaking up. Are you still there?
Did you think that if I was in a closet masturbating or something?
Excuse me, sir. You want to call 911 and go ahead and get him back on the phone?
I'm behind the phone, unknown.
Yeah, are you still there? Frank Garrett?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, so you said that someone called you from this number and made a threatening call.
Yes.
And so, what exactly is the problem there? What would you say? It was not this number, it was this number.
You called me?
Well, sir, I did not call you.
You called me 8 times today.
No, sir, I did not call you 8 times today.
Well, you got my number, you called, I've got your number, and so it doesn't matter. Well, you'll probably be getting a visit from the FBI, but keep a calling and making a damn nuisance of yourself, and we'll see.
Well, sir, I've not been calling. What's the number that's been calling you?
Because I haven't called you, I don't even want to talk to you, and you can take me off your fucking list if you'd like.
Oh, okay, then what's your number, sir? Give me your phone number. And we'll
Quit calling me, you crazy bitch.
Excuse me? I couldn't hear that, sir. What's your phone number?
Do what? Fuck you.
Sorry. Okay, do you have a phone number you want us to take off the list? What's that phone number?
Fuck you and your compliance and all that shit. You must think I'm the dumbest son of a bitch you ever met. You got something better to do than fuck with me?
Well, no, sir, we haven't been, but I'll tell you what. Here, let's see if we have the number here.
Oh, you stupid son of a bitch! Get a real life.
Yes, Mr. Garrett.
You know something, you stupid son of a bitch? If you had a job, you wouldn't be here.
What kind of job do you have?
We'll carry construction. We're just going to do remodeling stuff.
Oh, is that Garrett Construction?
Homeowner buildings. Duncan Construction.
Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Mr. Garrett?
Yeah.
Okay, Frank Garrett.
Yes.
Oh, is this regarding the Bieber construction bill? Is that what it's about, or?
That's what I said, yeah.
Oh, was this for that work they did, that air duct work, or the air quality work from Bieber Construction?
Yes.
Well, what's the problem with it?
I think you're a prickhead. If you had down these goddamn telephones, what's the not see me?
But which residence was this? Which building was this? Was this the one down in Lewisburg?
Why don't you come see me?
Excuse me?
You haven't said that. If I knew you, I wouldn't come hurt you.
Well, but what was the problem with it? Was the problem with the building or what?
Well, let me ask you this. Hey, is your mama still got worms crawling out her pussy?
Well, look,
hello?
Garnett or Garrett, is it? Is that right?
This is Frank Garrett.
Well, look, Mr. Garrett, is this the problem with Bieber Construction? What can we do about it? What do you? Hey,
you look son of a bitch! I'm getting tired of you. You know you got to be the son of a bitch I ever met.
Well, was this regarding some of the work that you did in remodeling? Is that the problem?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, which house was it? Which house were you talking about?
I don't know.
Well, you see, that's why I think there's a miscommunication here, sir. I think you got the wrong person.
Do what?
I think you got the wrong guy. I think there's a miscommunication here. I think there's been a mistake.
No. Stupid son of a bitch, I'm getting tired of your shit.
Well, what I can't understand is what was this about? Who was the company? What name were we talking about? How much money? Help me out here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Duncan Construction.
Excuse me?
Can you understand this? Fuck you.
Anders Construction?
Yes.
How do you spell that?
I don't know.
Anders Construction?
Yes.
Okay, do they have a phone number?
No.
Well, then, again, sir, you must have the wrong guy, or this must be a prank call, because I really don't know what you're talking about. I haven't been calling you, so I'm just going to hang up. But, again, if you have some kind of legitimate beef or something, tell me right now. Otherwise, don't you call here again, and I ain't going to call you again, okay?